never snows here. Wonder why. Keeping busy, I hope. Hey, what's on your mind?
My old research, the one I wanted to recreate, have you forgotten about it?
Don't worry, I remember.
Then why aren't you letting me take care of it? I thought I made it clear how important it is. Did you not understand?
Okay. I'll do my best to reschedule your tasks.
Thank you.
So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal?
Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from more than one source. 2 neutralizing towers, one per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through.
Man, we'll need to push like crazy to pull this off before the sun comes up.
Right. And that's not the half of it. Once you've set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
Hey, is that what I think it is? My trademark hunter stew. No way. Big Oss? It fucking smells like heaven.
You mean the characteristic stench of sulfur decomposing to hydrogen sulfide in fermenting cabbage? They reek of a dirty diaper, but it's proven to work wonders for your gut microbiome.
And like all sour foods, it cheers people up. I always serve my hunter stew at parties. And they were damn good parties.
That feast you prepared, you were right. It did everyone a lot of good. I'm glad you appreciate the importance of such things. I have to say, it was a pleasure for me too. I guess I just like making people happy. It's a fine way to take your mind off your own problems, or to realize how unimportant your problems are in the face of real human tragedies. You may think I'm out of touch, but I seriously believe a man's purpose can only lie beyond himself. Otherwise, he will always live like a caged animal who has never experienced the call of the wild. You know what? I think I prefer it when you stick to cooking. You should see me in my charity soup kitchen. Ingredients were almost as scarce as here, but me and my helpers always cooked up something special for the locals. Want to know my secret? Putting your heart in it? Yeah, in a way. You're close. It was Mom. I wrote to her a lot from the other side of the world, asking for advice on how to tweak her classic recipes so that they could be made with, well, foreign ingredients. She taught me how to be a magician even in the humblest of kitchens. Wait, Mom, wasn't that after she was sick? Right. But she got better. So, you're saying there was a way to help her? Well, it came with a price. What price? A long story, man. But she's alive? I mean, in your awareness? Was she still alive when you went on this mission? Yeah. She called me the day before the launch and wished me a good landing. Didn't she get better in your life? No. No, she didn't. You mean she's gone? I was gonna tell her how it went if we found rubidium.
В прошлой серии уже читали его, скажем так, биографии, воспоминания, в общем, просматривали. И там он пожертвовал своей карьерой врача ради спасения матери, в общем. Хотя там есть ответвление, где он не спасает мать, предпочитая следовать долгу врача и не пропускать ее вне очереди. В общем, там суть была в этом, в том, что в общем, ему нужно было вылечить множество других пациентов, которым также требовалась срочная помощь. Отец просил вне очереди, в общем, помочь жене, то есть его матери. И в одной реальности он согласился, это вот врач, а в другой он не согласился, и там он, в общем, стал мозгоправом. Но мать там, конечно, его погибла в той реальности, как я понял.
I'm sorry. You won't be able to do that. None of us will. But she'd be proud of you. You know that. Proud. This is some kind of cruel joke. Joke? Come on, man, what are you talking about? My efforts, my struggles. Seems they were all pointless. That's not true. Whatever you did, it made you who you are. That version of Mom, you know, it lives in you, through your memories, your recipes. And they're not pointless. Thanks to them, you were able to give us an unforgettable feast. Isn't that like bringing her back to life? And look, you've done it twice. You should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, but it's not so simple, Jan. I mean, I'm glad to have these memories, but what? I think I'd just rather not talk about it. I think I need some alone time.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it.
I hope we're not trusting anyone from the corporation. We can use neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but there is a risk, a high risk, in fact, that the corporation will find out about your existence.
What? No fucking way!
Who said it's a bad thing if they find out? I mean, they're humans too. I don't believe they'll just dispose of us in cold blood.
We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid?
Ну, это наивно, конечно. Никакой логикой здесь не пахнет. На что они способны, мы понятия не имеем, если честно, но я-то вообще не задумывался о таком на самом деле. Я только сейчас задумался о том, что их реально могут просто устранить как расходный материал. Типа, ну, создал и уничтожил. Если до такого могут здесь довести, то на самом деле, конечно, лучше выбрать мозговые ткани того, в общем, Альтера, Таблус, как-то там его зовут.
We have an alternative. A treatment based on healthy brain tissue from a specially created donor. For that purpose, we need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy space. It would also mean trusting a scientist, a man of reason, instead of putting our fate into the hands of an institution which is often governed by chance.
No. We have a better solution, which won't lead to anyone's death. I don't know. I'm all for trusting reason. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross because once we do, there's no going back.
Come on. We have to think of the greater good. Be utilitarian. Sometimes you need to make tough decisions for the sake of the collective. Otherwise, there would be no society, no progress, nothing. Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. The truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was,
Кажется, ему плохо становится.
the start, it was,
Он же самый первый был создан из моих альтеров.
make way for the doctor.
He's breathing. Get him some water. It's getting
Перенервничал.
worse. We need a cure now. What's your call?
Что? Что? Теперь он стоит, как ни в чем не бывало, еще и как будто застыл во времени. Разве что он моргает и глазами туда-сюда водит. Что это такое? Ну ладно. Короче, смотрите. Если я выбираю табулу расу, это риск того, что я убью человека, живого человека, потому что когда в прошлый раз я его доставал из чрева, где альтеров создают, он начал подавать признаки жизни, в общем. Хотя изначально мне говорили, что это будет просто оболочка без духа, бездыханная, в общем, оболочка. И получается, мне соврали, потому что это не бездыханная оболочка. Может быть, он и не сможет мыслить, как все люди, полагаю. Может быть, это какой-то неполноценный альтер, я не знаю, если честно, потому что у него нет своей жизни вообще никакой. Это просто ребенок, по сути, младенец в теле взрослого человека. Представьте себе, что вы убиваете младенца, чтобы спасти 5 человек. Вы пойдете на такое? Я вот что-то не хочу. Но с другой стороны, если я вживлю 7 пятерим импланты, и о них узнают корпорации, их просто могут убить. Но тогда, естественно, мои руки уже не будут в крови. Хотя я все равно буду за это ответственен. Я, конечно, не знаю, что корпорация захочет с ними делать. Быть может, она просто их подопытных кроликов начнет изучать. Меня в данный момент волнует только жизнь этих альтеров. Я из-за этого все это затеивал. И тут просто на самом деле ответ очень простой. То есть не ответ, а вопрос очень простой. Кем я собираюсь жертвовать? Либо одним альтером, либо 5 альтерами. Я полагаю, что так. Но в случае табула расы у него выбора не останется. Он умрет 100%. А вот в случае альтеров и вот этих имплантов есть шанс, что их не убьют. Поэтому решено, я выбираю импланты. Посмотрим, что из этого выйдет. В общем, если что, в крайнем случае, я просто переиграю.
I'm putting my money on Lena's idea. Good. I'll gather everyone and inject the neural implants in their heads. Let's hope this works. All right, let's see. This should go here, and... Are you okay?
I think so. At least it's not causing me any physical discomfort. And it looks like it didn't kill me. Maybe I underestimated Lana. Great. Maybe in time you'll just be able to forget about it. What's done is done. All that matters now is whether we can continue our mission safely. Time to get the others, I suppose. I'll leave you to it.
Ну да. Они теперь как будто бы стали подопытными овечками. Вы приняли решение, которое сильно повлияет на ваши отношения с Альтерами. Некоторые из них с вами согласны, остальные нет. И это навсегда изменит то, как они вас воспринимают. Как бы это ни было, 50 на 50 было бы в любом случае, при любом исходе, потому что их было 5, где 2 были за импланты, а 2 за табулу расу, и 1, который был против обоих вариантов. Ну, вот такие вот дела. Посмотрим, что будет дальше. Интересно, на некоторых альтерах значки этих замков, то есть получается они вообще недоступны для работы, походу. Или нет? Нет, они доступны, но походу они больше 4 часов уже не будут какое-то время работать. Но мне интересно, что теперь с табула расой будет. Они... что они вообще сделали с ними? Я вот этого не понял. Они от него избавились или что? Если они от него избавились, то вообще не было смысла никакого в том, что я выбрал импланты. Нифига не понял. Где эта табула раса? Я думал, у меня 6-й альтер появится после этого. И эти импланты я тоже зря сделал. Просто когда я в прошлый раз я сделал, я не понял, куда они пропали. Я думал, по какой-то причине просто глюк произошел, но оказывается, здесь, когда ты для задания что-то делаешь, они автоматически как будто бы юзаются и пропадают из склада. Поэтому интересно, если я уничтожу это. А я не могу это уничтожить. Ну и нахрена они мне вообще теперь нужны? Может быть, на будущее, для будущих альтеров понадобится. Ну ладно, пусть остаются.
Hey man, good to see you back on your feet.
Oh, I feel much better, don't worry. I like Corp Medical's taking good care of me. And when I'm no longer needed, they have a way to put me down quietly now, right?
Hey man, I just saved your life. So much for gratitude.
I thought we had urgent work to do. Why don't we just do it?
Hey, I know you were against it, but in the end, I decided to trust Lena's solution.
I am never gonna let them stick their dirty fingers in my brain. You hear? Never.
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment? Good, I suppose. The trick is not to think about it too much. As for the results, well, we'll have to wait, but I guess it's in the hands of Ally Corp Medical now. You did a great job. It was Lena's idea, but I couldn't have pulled it off without you. Yeah, thanks. I guess we're not such a bad team after all, me and her. But, just as I expected, not everyone was willing to cooperate. What do you mean? The worker. He refused to let me jab him. And I didn't want to do anything against his will, not without instructions from you.
Любой, кто играет в эту игру, рано или поздно сталкивается с этой дилеммой, насколько это вообще по-человечески, вот таким образом создавать живых людей. То есть они не просили вроде, но и став живыми людьми, но при этом неполноценными, таким образом, что им еще и угрожает смерть. Это очень странно получается как-то. Ну, очень похоже на концепцию синтетиков из «Бегущего по лезвию». То есть вот их создавали с таким же упором на недолговечность, в общем. На короткий срок они жили там, по-моему, не больше 20 лет, если я не ошибаюсь. А потом умирали. А здесь еще, короче, получается, у них жизнь вообще... Сколько времени я здесь провел? Ну, месяца 2, может быть. Ну тут же написано, сколько, чего я туплю. 50 чем-то, 2 месяца, получается, они прожили. Ну да, это вообще смешные цифры. И если этот рабочий умрет, мне вместо него придется опять кого-то делать. И буду ли я делать опять такого же рабочего? Или же... Блин, это очень все странно. Жесть какая-то получается на самом деле, если об этом всем так глубоко задумываться. Они получаются как расходный материал какой-то здесь. И я вообще не имею права решать за кого-то хочет ли он продолжать жить или нет.
He had a right to refuse. He's made it very clear he's against this solution.
Сложно это все.
You do know he'll die if we don't do anything about it. Are you sure you want to let that happen? Because it would be very irrational. Is it even possible to force him? I mean, how would we do it? Tie him up or what? Well, maybe it wouldn't have to be so drastic. That jab isn't more painful than a mosquito bite. And mosquitoes often bite people in their sleep, if you know what I mean.
Да какой кус комара, что ты несешь ему? Эту штуку надо в ухо ему вставить ему по самый не балуй, а потом уже имплант только можно внедрить. То есть я его просто использую как какой-то этот... Типа, ну, мол, я тебя спасаю, но против твоей воли. Прямо как современные родители любят против воли детей делать им благо, да? Странно, конечно. Но с одной стороны, он не особо умный, этот рабочий. Как спасти дурака от него самого называется. Но при этом я его как будто лишаю свободы воли.
Are you suggesting we inject the implant while he's unaware? That would be low. No, I can't betray his trust like that. Well then, that leaves us with no choice but to allow the worker to succumb to the laws of natural selection.
Ну, естественно, это его выбор.
Fine. In that case, let him have his way. He's a grown man. He can decide for himself.
Хотя бы это не будем отнимать у него его свободу воли и
I
выбора.
don't see much sense in it, but let it be.
А это рабочий отказался, а механик не отказался. А в чем тогда проблема? Почему я не могу с ним никак взаимодействовать, с рабочим, если он... А, ну просто потому что я согласился на этот вариант. Блять, как дети реально. А что, по мнению разработчика, для этого персонажа я должен был сделать, чтобы его спасти? Никаких вариантов других нету. Либо убить другого Альтера, либо, ну вот, таким образом пожертвовать. Только вот в чем проблема. Теперь эта табула расы нигде нету. Где вот эта табула расы? Что с ним случилось? Что это вообще за бред? Нету его здесь вообще. Что за... Я не понимаю. Так, ладно, я хочу переиграть и посмотреть, в общем, что будет в другом варианте.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold it. Okay, let's hold off celebrating till. I hope we're not trusting anyone. We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb. Great! Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already?
Этот будет в любом случае
Let's be
недоволен.
rational.
В обоих случаях.
Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body? Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's an alter, just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything?
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Come on. We have to think of the greater
Ну,
good.
в общем, в этом случае тут нефтяник и врач перестанут со мной разговаривать. В общем. Ну, то есть не разговаривать, а взаимодействие. Взаимодействие. Хотя, может быть, сразу трое даже перестанут со мной взаимодействовать, потому что в этом случае двое против и этого решения, а один против любых решений.
We are doing it. That's my decision. Oh, so you decided for us, without even giving us an alternative. What's the alternative? Asking the corporation for mercy? Why don't you grow a pair? That is so smart. I expected more understanding from you, man.
Mark my words. It's downhill from here.
Let's stop.
Какого пути это вот так? Вы от него все равно избавитесь потом.
Exactly.
Куда вы его денете? В мусорку выкинете?
Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to.
Короче, мы это все слушаем.
Make way for the doctor.
He's breathing. It's getting worse. We need a cure. What's your call?
Let's go for Maxwell's recipe.
Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again?
No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed?
I don't know. Oh, just do it.
Okay.
Here goes.
And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion.
Is he?
Yes. He's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
Как будто я не рождался, да? Это жестоко, конечно. Да, вот, я же сказал. В этом случае вообще трое недоступны. Вы приняли решение, которое сильно повлияет на ваши отношения с Альтерами. Некоторые из них, ну, бла-бла-бла. В этом случае получается хуже для меня. Там только двое были против, а здесь трое. Ну ладно. Вариант с имплантом все же лучше, как я считаю.
Hey, man. Good to see you back on your feet. Oh, I feel much better, don't worry. I like Corp, and when I'm no longer needed, they have...
I decided to choose the more ethical way I thought you'd approve.
You traded us over to Ally Corp. How is that ethical? I thought we had urgent work to do. Why don't we just do it?
Hey, good. You did a great... But, what do you mean? The work. And... Instructions? What instructions? Well, it was your call to use the implants, even though you knew he was against them. So, it's your call how to handle the situation now. Is it even possible to force him? I mean, well, maybe that jab and... Oh. Sneak up on him in his sleep? I could. In fact, I think it's the only sensible thing to do. Good. Good, do it.
А если бы я эту ветку с овечкой провел бы иначе, и мы бы узнали, либо вообще не узнали об этой мутации болезненной, смертельной, либо узнали бы слишком поздно, и что бы тогда произошло? Интересно.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Much better. I went back to my workout today, and it felt great. I'm a little worried about how the corporation's gonna react to us, though. Don't worry, I won't let them hurt you. Jan, I know you're a tough guy, and I believe you truly mean that. But we both know there's nothing you'll be able to do. Still, whatever happens, you had the balls to do the right thing. And I know I can trust you whatever happens. Hey, I know you were against it, but I am never gonna let them stick their... Hey, how do you feel after the procedure? I feel relieved. Now that the choice is made, we can get back to doing our jobs and hope for the best. A clear conscience means peace of mind. Whatever comes next, I'm sure you won't regret it.
this now? This now? Hey man, you were running out of food. This now. This now.
rid of you.
Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. You're the one doing the planning here. Hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi. Being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit.
Lucas?
Jan? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm calling with some good news. I managed to build another Rapidium arc.
Wow. Really? That's awesome. I know it might seem boring to you, but I really believe Rapidium can change things. You know? It wasn't always like this. I used to think it was all a big scam, an easy way for corporations to patch their post-crisis budgets with public money.
You need to have more faith in people, Lucas.
I do now. Thanks to you. I started believing again that things can change. Look, I never tell this to anybody, but you should know that back home, my older brother is doing time.
In prison? Seriously?
Yeah. You know how they always catch the little fish? My brother was a good kid, but he was unlucky. Our parents couldn't afford a higher education for us. He had to work, support the family. And where I come from, well, not too many options who you can work for, if you know what I mean. I was lucky. I met Maxwell. He paid my tuition fees.
Maybe it wasn't luck. Maybe you were simply more determined to get away than your brother.
Oh, he was determined, believe me. To feed his kids. Keep them healthy. My family used to live off the land, but after water became a luxury, that was no longer possible. And with no education or rich relatives, trust me, alternatives were thin. I'm telling you, I was that close from ending up like him. If it weren't for Maxwell. My grandma says it was a miracle.
How did Maxwell find you?
Simple. He was looking for promising students. And I'd just taken part in a science Olympiad in my country. I had a good result. Very good, actually. And my topic was quantum algorithms. Call it what you want. Destiny. Pure chance. Fact is, Maxwell was going through a tough time in his life too. But that's a whole different story for some other time, maybe.
It was good talking to you.
You too. Good luck. And keep it up, okay? More arcs really could mean a better world. I'll send it out.
Jan. Corporate implants in our brains? Is Jan out of his mind? Sounds better than experimenting with our DNA to grow something. Lucas, you there?
Jan, what's the matter?
You didn't by any chance reconsider my request about finding Ben Harris?
Oh, that thing. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. But if it really means so much to you, I guess I owe you. With all the effort you've put in on your side. Those arcs you've collected, I know you're taking this mission seriously. So, I guess I can at least think about it. Okay?
Thanks, man. I won't tell anyone, promise.
Yeah, I know. You got anything more on this guy?
Not really.
Okay. Gotta work with what we've got then.
You can do it.
Let's get this straight. I'm only saying I'll try.
I believe in you, Lucas.
Yeah, sure. I'll get back to you if I find something.
You know where to find me.
Знаете, мне вот только сейчас в голову пришло, а вдруг вот это все путешествие на самом деле нереально. И все, что происходит с этим Яном, это плод его фантазии, происходящий из-за того, что он находится в каком-то либо коматозном состоянии, либо в коме. И его пытаются спасти. Либо же он как в фильме с Джейком Джилленхолом, когда тот пытался спасти этих пассажиров поезда. Я не помню, как он называется, этот фильм. Но суть была в том, что его реальность не была реальной. Это все происходило в мозге, а сам он в реальности был... Его тело было на самом деле почти что уничтожено. А вдруг его тоже погрузили в эту виртуальную реальность, и с ним просто общаются, чтобы поддерживать его, или пытаются, может быть, его вывести из какой-то комы. Ну, в общем, да так, мысли вслух. Просто любопытно вдруг. Если подумать, то гигантская база в виде колеса — это чистая фантастика. Это может быть просто художественный прием, дабы показать нам, передать нам какой-то смысл происходящего. Это в любом случае так, но может быть в этом кроется и какое-то еще третье дно, о котором никто не подозревает, и в конце нам бац, и такой внезапный поворот. Кто знает, посмотрим. А может, все будет банально.
looks like a good spot for the tower. Another one. Yeah, need to build it on the other side. surface exploration vehicle. So this is where you landed. Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you. My workplace is damaged. Want me to go there now? We're running out of repair kits. I was missing that. Hey, what are those things lying around the turret? Could be someone was trying to fix it. Awesome. Another movie.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience. You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning. Well, it can't all be perfect, can it? Apparently not. So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom? What? Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works.
mean. You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now. How do you know it was easy? I had my own problems. What if your life was actually easier? You never had to wonder what if. Well, now you know exactly what if. You know she wasn't alone in the end, but that's not enough for you. You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom. My decisions? Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. Even if we do survive, the corporation is going to find out about us, and we are going to get fucked. You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish. Well, I'm sorry you see it that way. Yeah, well, that's not gonna help me much, is it? You know what? I think I just want to be alone. So, you found out about the implant. You violated my body. Hardwired me to the corporation, even though I said very clearly that I didn't accept it. What is wrong with you? I know it wasn't nice, but I'm willing to do everything to save you. I just couldn't let you die. Why? Because the corporation wants me? I can feel this thing prying, getting to my thoughts. Wait. Are you hearing voices or something? Voices. Medicine voices. They're torturing me. They want me to give up, but I'll never give up. You hear me? Never. I won't let them control me, even if it means blowing this fucking mission to pieces.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it. So, did you manage to recreate your lost research? Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid. Oh man, I hated that. So did I. Remember running home from school in panic in case he came home early and saw the mess in our room? Yep. How many times do I have to tell you that chemistry set cost half my paycheck? Why is it scattered all over the floor? Huh. That chemistry set was my favorite. Till Dad just threw it away to punish us for not tidying it up. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, I retrieved my research nicely. Job done. Well done. Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too. Really? What? Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it. Well, looks like going backward doesn't always suck. Exactly. Sometimes going back with your eyes wide open can push things forward more than grinding on. It's a beautiful paradox, never to be underestimated. And it makes me much more confident about our future. Let's take this bull by the horns. Lucas, any news?
Yeah. Good news, actually. I managed to get into the candidate database. Your guy does exist.
Seriously? Wow.
And you were right. We have him on the list.
No shit.
Yeah, this is very fresh. His application's still waiting to be processed, but I bet he's got a decent chance. Works on an offshore rig, which would make him qualified to work as a refinery operator.
Man, that's just incredible.
Want to tell me more about why it's so incredible?
The refiner, my alter, he predicted this. He knew this guy. They were in love. And he knew him so well, he was sure Ben would apply for a Dolly mission. Even though he wasn't sure, I wasn't sure. He existed anywhere outside his mind.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, what are you planning to do with this information? Will you tell this alter of yours that his boyfriend is actually out there?
Well, I feel that I should tell him. He really wants to know.
Look, I don't know, Jan. I'm not sure you want to get this guy's hopes up.
What you mean?
I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen to your alters, right? Even if they survive, we all want the best for them, but imagine your alter ego finding this guy back on Earth and what? Marrying him? It could be a dangerous precedent, don't you think?
Shit. Oh, this is complicated.
Yeah, well, you know him better than me. He'll figure out what to do. My job is done here.
Yeah. Thanks, Lucas. I owe you one.
Don't mention it. Just keep it up with the Rapidium, and we're even.
I'd like to talk to you. It's about the technician's attitude. What do you mean? He's got some serious anger management issues. Blaming me for every bad thing that's happening to us. Yeah, I know the type. You know what that usually means? That they're hurting. The technician's hurting. Have you ever thought about how it feels being created like that? As somebody's alter. Yeah, of course. I think about it all the time. Yeah, well, maybe it's something we all need to come to terms with on our own. Give him some space. Don't push him into being friends. He's the one closest to you. Maybe that's why it's so hard for him. Look, I've been thinking about why you're so angry at me. The real reason you're angry. Because it's not about the implants, is it? No? Oh, well, why don't you tell me? I'm dying to know more about myself from someone smarter than me.
You hate me for creating you like this. Whatever I do, you can't forgive me, can you?
And what difference does it make now if you understand me or not? The fact that you made me at all means you didn't give a fuck about what it might mean for me. Sometimes I wish you just died back then and never brought me here at all.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it would have been for the best.
Just get out of my face.
What was that about? That's none of your concern. Hey, man, I'm worried about the worker. I need to get him back on board before he destroys this whole place. I mean, that implant really set him off. Does it surprise you? He sacrificed a lot to fight against corporate dominance. I can imagine it must feel like a slap in the face to be so dependent on them now. I was only fighting for his life. Maybe some things are more important than life for him. Such as? Well, all I can tell you is how it felt for me. Before going away with Ben changed me. Nothing mattered to me more than pride. Shit. Of course. Nobody knows him like you do, right? Yeah. Hard to believe, but I was in the Union too, you know? In hindsight, it seems like dumping that life was the obvious choice, but when I think about it, I remember how hard it was just to let go. And I think I understand why the worker stayed. Because he felt responsible for the workers on strike? Sure, that too, but you know, I felt that responsibility as well. Still, I made a different choice. What was it then? The feeling of being surrounded by people who believe in you. Followers. But also friends. It was addictive. And it was freaking hard to let go of. Even for love. In that case, maybe we can show him that he's among friends here too. You think that would stop him from wanting to destroy the base? Hey, wait. I've got an idea. You could make him that disgusting tomato soup they used to serve at the warehouse canteen. It was the stuff of so many jokes among us. We called it the galvanizing solution, because it was supposed to keep us going for the whole day, but also it tasted like liquid metal, hence galvanizing, get it? Right. I don't know what they cooked it in, but it reeked of the whole periodic table. That sounds like something hard to repeat. Yeah. It was frickin' unique. I could help you, though. If you made normal tomato soup, I could, well, spice it up in the refinery. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, I can't wait to see that stern face of his light up at the memory. Hey, I'd like to give you something. It's kind of special. I hope you like it.
What the hell? Damn. It looks and smells just like... How did you... Oh, there's no way you could remember this. You weren't there.
You're right. I wasn't, but, you're not the only one in this base who remembers the taste of that soup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot that we're all interconnected in here. Just like in the Union days. Those were the times. Beautiful times. Pure camaraderie. It always amazed me how much people can endure and still look out for one another. Cheer each other up. Yeah. A common enemy unites people. It gets harder when there's a common job to do. People start disagreeing about how to do it. You're talking about becoming a leader. It's exciting at first. They look up to you, trust you. Makes you feel so good that eventually losing it becomes your biggest fear. So, sounds like the corporation was never your main enemy. What? Of course it was. It was them who planted that mole in our ranks to undercut us. I couldn't let him win. I had to do what it takes. Why? What were you really fighting for? What kind of question is that? I was fighting for... well... dignity. That guy, he wanted us to give up. And it would be humiliating. So it was about you, not the people. What are you talking about? Of course it was about the people. And it still is. Is that why you want to sabotage our mission? Deprive people of Rapidium in the name of dignity? Whose dignity are we talking about anyway? Oh, so you think this is about my ego, isn't it? All right, I can see where this is going. You want me to let go of my ideals for a higher reason. Wouldn't you have done that back then if you knew how your demonstration would end? That so many people would die. Don't you think it would have been better to let go? What if... I can't turn back time. I did the best I could with the knowledge I had. You're making a mistake by going with the corporation. Nothing I know is going to change my opinion about that. But I won't sabotage the base anymore. You're right. It wouldn't make any sense. Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
And here I was thinking you were doing it for science.
Of course I was. I devoted my whole life to science. Does that mean I should just disappear into the shadows like a ghost? It's just sad that having done so much for society, I won't even be able to be a part of it like a normal human being. Publicly, I won't even exist.
But you will live through your work. And what can be more rewarding for an inventor?
Being recognized for his input. But in this world, you are the one who will get recognition for what I achieved, because you are Jan Dolsky.
Does it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Jan Dolsky.
It makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people. More like two completely different quantum states of the same person.
Of all my alters, you should be most aware of that.
I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time. And I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual, real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. But I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it.
I will. I'll tell the world the whole truth about who you were, how special you were.
The truth. Yes. Mom always said it's the best solution when you don't know what to do. Your loyalty means a lot to me, but I'm afraid that's not a viable option. You'll just be taken for someone who lost his sanity while stranded all alone in space.
Okay. How about Jan S. Dolsky? Huh? S for...
Yes, I get it. Thanks.
So? What do you think?
We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity. Hi, Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more rubidium. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Yeah. It can be pretty convincing, you know?
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than myself.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife left him.
What happened?
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to, if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him, but also, maybe another time when we can talk longer. Bottom line for me is, if it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss, I would probably have had a much more miserable life. It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
Great, because I'll need to focus on other things now.
Of course, that's understood. Good luck. I'll 7 out.
The morale's not so great lately. How are you holding up amidst all the tension? Honestly, I don't get it. These guys really think we can decide who's human and who's not? Makes you wonder where a man's moral code stems from, right? Not his genes, apparently. Apparently not. Well, whatever they think, you have my full support. Even if it means working more because those crybabies are too outraged.
My name is David Peterson. I was abducted by aliens on June 1st, 2017, and this is my irrefutable evidence. What do I know that no one else knows? Everything.
Oh, it's getting scary.
Way to the top. Yeah, right, SpaceX.
Watch it.
I don't want you to know any of this. And I can prove it. I'm not afraid of the government. Undeniable proof of my alien abduction.
Are you David Randall Peterson?
Who are you?
Agent 17, Sector 6, Classification L, Clearance Level Bread. You ever go on YouTube, Dave?
Yeah. Have a seat, Dave. Did you post a YouTube video entitled Have a Seat, Dave? Entitled Undeniable Proof of My Alien Abduction?
Yeah. I was just kicking around a theory. It's just for fun, you know.
You were right, Dave.
You were right about all of it. Some humanoid beings out of Sector D418 picked you up for a routine poke and prod. Usually their memory wipes are good, but it seems yours wore off.
Oh my god, I knew it.
You did. But you're not gonna know it anymore.
Okay,
You're
excuse
shitting
me, and good. Okay, cool. We're good.
Wait, I have a lot of questions here.
Hey, you just forget I ever said anything. Should be easy.
So they put a tracker chip in my head.
Hold
If you
that
could...
thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Oh, that's a problem. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Cool. Hold that thought.
Because it's the last chance you'll ever get to.
All right. So something's not working here. I need a second.
Is this thing safe? It feels...
Hey, sorry, 1 sec. Hey, Barry. Yeah, the mind wiper's not working. I know. Yeah, no, I tried that. I'm looking. 45 or 47?
I don't know if it's supposed to be putting so much weight on my head.
All right, thank you, Barry. Okay. Ow! Hey, so honestly, just so you know, you're not crazy. It all did really happen. Just...
Your memory might be a little bit hazy.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay, Barry, yeah, it's sparking.
Yeah, I'm done with
It
this.
sucks.
I'm done with this.
Tell Sean to put in a repair order.
I've been peeing blue for a month. Can
Oh,
someone
wait.
please explain to me
Hey,
what's
man.
going on here?
Yeah. You know that whole alien abduction thing we were talking about? Yes. Never happened. It's a bad acid trip. Somebody spiked your Coca-Cola, kid.
You just told me that it all really happened.
But it didn't. You were just making it up for attention.
No, it wasn't.
Got you, bro. It was a prank. Classic prank, alien abduction thing. It's me, your buddy, who used to prank you all the time in college. Oh,
You're not Josh.
get the hell out of here! Hey, listen. You need me here, okay? You don't want this in your brain, all right? Because if those gray space bastards find out you still remember them, they won't try a second wipe, okay? You're dead. Death threat. Boom. Instant. You're dead.
Jesus, man. Then let's get the memory out. There's got to be another way than this machine to make me forget, right?
Right. You were never abducted.
I was never abducted.
I was never here.
You were never here.
Ah!
It doesn't work like the hiccups.
Oh!
Inhale, and then forget everything that's ever happened.
What if you just inception something into my mind?
Not a thing.
No, I'm looking at it right here. There's no turquoise wire.
See, I told you, Barry.
Who's this guy? I was
Who
never
is this
abducted.
guy?
Hang on. What? Hang on a second.
Who are you?
Wait, who are you? I'm just kidding.
Hey, you little rat! Hey, Barry, come on. There's got to be another way to black out memory. You know, I get it. I get it. I'm getting it.
Show me. Give me a picture. Give me a picture.
No,
Give me a
I'm getting it,
picture.
I'm getting it. I told her I couldn't leave because of my job,
Whoa.
but, you know, she's very religious. She wanted to raise our kid on her planet, which I get. You know, she wanted him to be near the ziggurat so he could harvest the blood of the unwise. I get it, but it's hard, you know? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'd be better off if I could just forget them.
Hey, what? Forget. Stop that. That memory makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if it hurts, you know, some things you just shouldn't erase.
Okay, tell that to yourself, Dave.
Oh.
Even if it hurts you, you shouldn't erase it. That's you, Dave.
Right.
Right?
Hey, but seriously, right though.
Right?
I don't want to forget this.
No.
I don't want to forget it.
Yeah!
I don't want to forget you. I don't want to forget tonight. I don't want to forget I don't want to forget you.
Well, that thing doesn't work.
I don't want to forget that either. I don't even want to forget the aliens. Aliens! Hey, if you can hear me, I don't want to forget you. I love you. The memory of you makes me like...
You have got to be kidding me.
Hey, Barry, yeah. The memory's gone. No, I was speaking euphemistically. He got killed by the aliens. Still file the repair order. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Here's to you, Dave. You're dead. I assume what I witnessed is you died. It's just a chance that you got teleported and there's gonna be another
That's so
sequel.
sad.
Listen.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over. What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah, I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. Did you at least pretend to be me? Oh, come on, Jan. You and I couldn't be more different. Should never fall for it. Shit. Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Do you have any regrets about not going with them? And abandon my lab? No way. That could never happen. But if you're asking me whether I believe our chances of survival are greater, well, that's a whole different question. We've been doing what we could to get out of this storm. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Oh, and one more thing. What is it? Tabula rasa. While I was busy tending to you, he missed his dose of sedative and, well, he woke up. So, don't be surprised to find him rummaging for food in the kitchen or making a mess in the storage. He's a little out of control, like everything at the moment. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Какие страсти, да? Но я подозревал, что табула раса позже появится. И вот он появился, вот и ответ. Не знаю, можно ли было избежать этого случая, а может это просто скрипт, которого нельзя избежать. Не будем заморачиваться.
This is a message for Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B. My name is Agatha Wilson, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at Ally Corp, your employer. I have received some very unfortunate news about your mission. I do hope you realize it is vital that we speak without delay, so as to clear up any possible misunderstandings. Otherwise, the board will have to qualify your actions as purposefully subversive. I cannot keep them hoping it is not the case for much longer. Please don't let me down, and get back to me immediately.
What the fuck, Jan? What the fuck? They know everything. The board. But I thought we were... I thought we had each other's backs. That is some deep, deep shit you got Maxwell into. Do you even realize what you've done? Stabbing him in the back like that? Without any warning after everything he's done for you? Me? This is my last call. They've decided to cut me off. I won't be able to talk to anyone, do anything. Not until someone comes for me. All I do is sit here in this tin can and wait. Well done, bro. You know, I thought you'd have the guts to face me, but no. At least, I hope at least, you don't fuck things up with Rubidium. And that you bring enough for those bastards to share with others. But maybe I'm naive to think you care about such things.
So apparently you're unconscious, but I'm still gonna record this message. I just had the most surreal conversation of my life with your alter, which is how he introduced himself. I went down to the medical staff, and that's when they told me about the readings from your implant. Or should I say, implants? What the fuck, Jan? Multiple patients with the same DNA. Have you completely lost your mind out there? Did you think no one would find out? Well, the board knows. My boss, Agatha, knows. And she took it straight to Maxwell. Boy, is he fucked. Him and that assistant of his. What the hell were you thinking listening to him? Letting him drag you into some corrupt experiment. Even if it was your only option, how could you not tell me? You lied to me. And here I was thinking... I was such an idiot to trust you.
Find me when you're done with those calls. So you just left the university. Don't you regret it?
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
The plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet.
I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price.
Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You've decided to trust the corporation. We implanted their tech in our heads, losing a part of the team in the process. I'd hate to know it was all for nothing.
I did what I thought was right. Using tabula rasa was not an option, but it looks like doing right by your conscience doesn't always mean doing right by others. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain.
No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one.
What do you mean?
Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No, it was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
Sounds sad. So, definitive. Does that mean we've reached the limit of who we can become?
This actually got me thinking about something.
What?
That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. he and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that?
Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Why don't we try it on someone else, then? Another alter.
Oh, I hope you're not serious. Your experimenting on versions of yourself is exactly what led to this. I think it's time you proved you're ready to take a fall for us.
Maybe it is. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Hello there? Do you know who you are? Your name? Do you know your name? Jan. Yeah. Me? Jan. You? Jan. Jan. Yeah, great. So, what next? Jan. This'll be fun. Good to see you in the base, buddy. Likewise, man. We thought we lost you there. Tell me you know how to get us out of this mess. We need supplies fast. We won't hold out much longer. It's a relief to see you stayed.
Of course. I'm not afraid of being exposed to the corporation. But I am concerned about the raging storm outside. Nothing's working, Jan. There's no help in sight. Why are we even here?
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... Alright. My time. Is it over? Hello? Anybody here?
pace has stopped. I should check outside.
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell? Hey, someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good. Filthy creature. No good. Fucking damn.
Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell? What is all this? What's going on?
Relax. I can explain everything.
Are you?
Yes. I am you.
Am I dead?
No. You're just lost in the desert, remember?
This is not real. It's not really happening, right?
Why would you think it's not happening? Your mind is here. Isn't that real enough? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real. My altars are proof of that. Hey, why are you doing that?
Cut it out.
Cut it out. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy.
Is that you?
A mistake. You fight for us. We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over. I tried.
Don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average boring Jan Dolsky?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go! Hey, you.
You can do it. Come on, you're not cut out to fail these. You can do it. Don't quit now. Run faster.
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help me! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! Please!
Help! Help me! Yossi! Help! God! This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive, not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging missions that land on planets with rubidium.
What would they do that for?
Well, maybe they have more interest in searching for rubidium than actually finding it. They're doing great business on these missions, getting government funding and bringing back all sorts of resources. Solving the hunger problem isn't really anything they'd be interested in.
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was...
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
And they're not mistakes anymore, are they?
My point exactly.
Still, I lost a part of my team.
Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey.
Brother?
Looks like I'm back.
It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I met myself. Another one?
No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting.
I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah. We should look for the rebels.
The rebels? Do you really believe they're still alive?
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician.
Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base.
He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you?
The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the Tur emit any light?
Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tour vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
Out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea?
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.